Hi, welcome Capricorn to Rays of Hope, Rainbow Light, Love and Healing Tarot. My name is Hope. How are you? It's been a while. I work full time, so it's very hard to get back to this, which I love to do. But it takes a lot of energy and it has to be right. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So I'm glad you can be with me at this perfect time. And what I'd like to do, it's going to be a love reading about, twin flames, soulmates, self-love, whatever love is, wherever you are in love. It's going to be about that. And I wanted to clear the air or just give a bit more meaning to the word twin flames. I feel this is kind of hits home because it's very simple. And there's been a lot of information about twin flames. And, you can believe whatever you want. But this is, for me, I feel the simplest way to describe it. And it's twin flames are two beings bound by love from lifetime to lifetime. You're not one being split into your individuals, but bound by a merging of your hearts in a frequency of harmony. The ultimate harmonics of the human soul connected and entangled, meaning all your chakras and your soul are kind of interwoven, okay? And once entangled, it will never detangle, and it is eternal through lifetimes. You do not always find each other, but the other is somewhere out there. So if you've experienced your twin flame, or understand that it's all about healing, it's all about energy, that historical karma and past lives that you've lived, you're clearing issues. It's all about spiritual evolution. And so when you meet someone on your frequency, and if you're mirroring and you're becoming catalysts for each other, it's going to be very intense, but it's all about healing those issues and becoming one, becoming love in all its manifestation. So know that even as soulmates, they are kindred souls who come here many lifetimes in different partners, and they've also come here and done the work, and they still do it until we become highly conscious and in divine love of the fifth dimensional love, which is higher consciousness. It's not a place, it's consciousness. And so know when you're healing or self-love, self-healing, you're not in any partnership, and you're in a partnership with either a twin flame or a soulmate, or just beautiful friendships, you heal the planet. That's what this is all about. We heal the planet when we heal ourselves, or we're in relationship. And when you're in partnership, you can do some much wonderful things with someone who's doing the same work as you. You become a powerhouse of love and evolving, energy. It's just wonderful. So anyway, this is my piece as well that I've written. We are mirrors alike, made from the same stardust as neighboring stars, never touching, yet feeling we are about to collide, right? So let's see what your reading is all about, Capricorn. I hope you've been well, and be grateful for every moment you have to just breathe. Just breathe and be grateful, because that's love too, in the moment. We cherish our moments. So we have what a catch. Well, you have a catch, and be careful. We don't want to conquer someone, right? We don't want have any fear in this. If it's a catch, sometimes we're afraid of losing something that's so good, that is unbelievable. But I think there's a little caution here. You don't want to conquer this. Just let it be in the moment. But what a catch, huh? All right, let's see. And now we have awakening. I love this card, feeling of oneness. So there's a definite feeling here that I'm seeing, that whoever you met, whoever you're with, you've awakened, and you're feeling big. You've expanded your heart. You're just saying, oh wow, I just can't believe this. What a catch. What a catch. But there's also a fear of losing it, But again, even if you never meet anyone and you love yourself, you're always going to feel that way. You're always going to feel this oneness and of awakening and surrendering your heart to the cosmos. You're not always going to need someone to be with you all the time. It's just a great feeling. But if you have someone that shares that with you, well, that's double the pleasure. All right, so let's go on here with the tarot and see what else, Cappy. I'm a Capricorn. And let's see what's going on in your life, or in your love to come, or loving yourself, wherever that is. But it looks like you've awakened. Someone has awakened you. Let's see. So we have the Four of Swords. Ooh, you're sleeping on this as well. You're kind of withdrawing a little. I think it's taken you over. I think it's kind of put you over the edge a little. Perhaps a little too much excitement, too much energy. You know, sometimes when it's too much energy, we don't have time always to process it all. You know, we're busy working all the time. Sometimes our work schedules keep us from really relaxing and having fun, and sometimes we feel that even having a relationship is a chore, you know, and it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. But I think that when you take that alone time to withdraw a little, you kind of like get back to your center, you know, because all your energy is out here, you know, and you're expanded, but now you have to contract and get back to your center and breathe through it, you know, so that you have the next supply. All right, so here we go. So we have the Eight of Swords. Well, don't feel helpless. And we have the Hierophant. So it looks like, you know, you're definitely a very deep spiritual person. You definitely rely on your spiritual guidance, your intuition. I feel that the Eight of Swords here is you feel like you're trapped, because this relationship, it's what a catch, but it might be interfering with your spiritual life, your spiritual journey, your path. It may be pulling you away from your center, because I feel here that with the Hierophant here, you have a very strong spiritual connection to the divine, and that this person came in a, wow, what a catch. I keep saying that, and you don't want to lose it, but then again, it is draining you and withdrawing you from a deeply spiritual practice that you have. But again, just stay with it, you know. I think that the conflict you might have is with your heart and your spiritual life, and with the person who's come into your life might be taking away some of that time. So you have to try to find the balance, and I think that those cards are going to come up. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. But let's see. I like that you're, you know, that you need this alone time right now, because I need to take a breath here. I need to take a breath. All right, so let's hear what's going on again. So yeah, the Five of Wands, you know, there's definitely differences here. I don't think that there's bickering or conflict, but you know there's some opposition. Perhaps this person wants to spend more time with you, and you just don't have that. You know, you've awakened, you're feeling this oneness, you know, and perhaps they opened your heart as well. And perhaps that has moved you into a new spiritual path as well. You know, it's given you a little bit more, how can I say, energy, the spiritual energy, because it does open your heart, and it does definitely ignite the spark within you. So let's see what else can be going on. But it looks like there is some conflict about it. You're a deeply spiritual person. You have a deep spiritual path. Stay on the path. Try to find the balance between a relationship and your spiritual journey. And here we have the Sun. So I love that in the heart of the reading, because right now I feel that, you know, the Sun is going to shower you with a lot of positive growth and renewal. There is joy and happiness and love. You really do see the positive energy of this person, you know, but there is some, you know, conflict about your personal life and your relational life. So, but the Sun is here, and I feel that there's positive energy around you as well. And it's just those moments when you're alone that you kind of like withdraw from it. You kind of say, oh no, I don't want this. No, I can't do this. You know, you kind of put yourself in that place, and then your heart is kind of like torn, and you feel helpless. You feel trapped. That's what the Eight of Swords is about. You know, you're in this like kind of cage. You're not even breathing. And then we have the Ace of Wands here in the outcome here. There's passion in this relationship. Definitely, you know, there's been passion from day one, you know, beginnings of sparks and potential. I see potential here, I really do. It's, you got to find the happy medium of your spiritual journey here, and I think that's what's definitely giving you the worry and feeling trapped, that you're not doing what you usually do. You're taking off your, how could I say, you had a schedule, let's just say that, and it's taken you off your routine, you know. But let's see, what else? We have the World card, so big changes are coming, you know. You are going to try to create a new path here. I think that's what's needed. Find a way to keep both. That's what I feel the World card here is about, you know, creating a new path. You've completed one cycle and this person comes into your life, and now you go, now what do I do? I don't know what to do. You know, I feel helpless. But you're not. It's just a new beginning, a new path, and you'll figure it out. Just take your time and breathe. Breathe, Capricorn, breathe. And then we have the Magician, of course. The Magician makes things manifest, okay? So you have all the tools. You're the master of your life. What you want wants you. So that's what you have to start thinking. Not this worry of the Eight of Swords, feeling helpless and feeling trapped. No, that's fear that's causing that. You know, like, you can't be in total control of everything. You know, we can't. You know, we just have to find a better way to manage and to have that balance that we need of our spiritual life and our relational life, our work life, our child life, you know, with our children. There's so much to do. So you can do it, Capricorn. You can do it. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, this is definitely, you know, take things slow. You know, the Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles takes things slow. He has patience. You know, that you want stable love. You know, you don't want to rush into anything. And so I feel that this is exactly what you need to do. Just take it easy. So let's see in the Scarlet Love here, if there's any alert, anything else that we can add to this piece that we have here for you, Capricorn. Yeah, you know, you've definitely met someone that has thrown you off your schedule, thrown you out to left field, but it's okay. It's okay. This is about life, learning lessons. You know, nothing is amiss. Everything has its reason. So what is it that Capricorn needs to know? They're watching you. Well, they have not. You know, I feel that maybe you've withdrawn a little, but they're watching you. You know, I don't know if you know each other from, you know, social media, but they know that you've stepped away. You're not as answering their text as much. You're kind of drifting a little, but they're watching you, definitely watching you. And I feel that they care very much about, you know, what's going on with you right now. They're having their own conflict about it as well. But let's see what the angel message is for you. I love the angel numbers for everyone. Sometimes they're general and sometimes they fit perfectly in the reading. So I'm hoping, Capricorn, that we can give you, and then I'll throw another oracle for the Whispers of Love from the angels' messages. What angel messages there are about from the love angels, you know. Archangel Chamuel and Charity are the angels of love. So they're always here in my readings. And let's see, what is the angel number for you in this reading? 707. This is the second time this has come up. Good luck, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening. That's the card you got right here when we first started. So this relationship could have pushed you to, ignited a spark in you and you woke up, but then when you landed you got worried and you took a little break. But that's okay. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share. You do, Capricorn. You are a very, very old soul. It's also a sign that you have much life to experience and wisdom to share, yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. So, my dear friend Capricorn, don't give up. This is your path. This is where you're going to learn more, and you're going to expand more, and you're going to evolve. And you know that's what you want. You're the master of your life. You have the magician's tools. So manifest everything that you want and stop worrying and feeling helpless just because things change. No one likes change, but we have to accommodate life and time. So what do the angels of love want to say to you? Romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. So come on, Cappy. It's okay. Go have fun. Don't get so serious. Your spiritual life is about love. So find love in everything that you do, and know that that is all you have to do. All right? So I hope you enjoyed your reading. It was great to see you, and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.